love, and welcome to my channel. So we are just gonna, well, let's do the typical. If you like the content in this video, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. This is going to be Scorpio 3-card love spread. Real quick, a little bit about who I am. Listen, tarot reader. I get spiritual downloads. I get messages for people. I do Reiki healing, and I offer spiritual coaching as well. That's what I do. I do it in my local area. Here recently, I've decided to kind of branch out into the internet because I love to help people. And listen, when you're gifted with certain things, sometimes you just got to get out there and do it, right? Like, you just have to. So that's what I'm on. I'm on helping, and, you know, help me, help you, help me. Like, I love to help. So here we are. We're going to get into it real quick today. This is the Scorpio reading, 3-card spread. I have already shuffled. I've laid out your cards. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. We're going to flip this first one. And this first one, your first card is the 7 of Wands. Okay. Now, if you look at that guy, he's got this. He's got a wand in his hand, and he's got all these other wands, and they're all aiming. And if you look at how he's holding that wand, he's preparing for battle. All right. So what this says to me, you guys, that if you are currently in a relationship, you guys might be fighting. Like there's like real fighting. I feel like you guys are going to have challenges coming up. If you haven't already had them, or if you're not going through them, you're going to have challenges coming up. I hate to say that, but it all isn't lost, right? So there's going to be challenges. There's going to be fights. It looks like maybe there's a third party, not necessarily someone cheating or whatever, but I feel like there is someone else. There's somebody outside of your relationship that is affecting your relationship with your person. It looks like you guys are you're gonna have to deal with this. And I feel like you guys are going to blame each other. You're blaming each other for things, or you're going to be blaming each other for things. But I want you to be very careful and not let outside individuals affect your relationship. Like, don't do that. Don't give people that kind of power over what is going on inside your relationship. It's your relationship. That's your person. If you guys work together, right? We don't worry about outside us, because this is our relationship. So yeah, that's definitely a thing that I want you to be prepared for and know that is coming up ahead for you. If you are single, well, let me step back a minute. For my people who are in relationships, all's not lost. If you fight for this, relationship, if you want this relationship and you fight for it, then you are absolutely going to succeed, right? It's up to you to decide if it's worth the fight, if you really want to put up that fight. For my singles, you're going to have to, so there might be a person that you like, or someone that you're interested in, and they might be a person who's popular, who has multiple options or whatever. If you want this person, put yourself out there. You're going to have to fight for it. This card is about fighting. You know, it's about taking what you want, getting what you want, and fighting for it and having it. So do that. Fight for what you want, right? All right, so that's your first card, and that was the 7 of Wands. Now, this next card, yeah, it's the 8 of Cups upright, right? And you look at him, he's looking out into the world. His cups are knocked over. There's one up. There's a few of them still up, but he's not looking at those cups anymore. He's looking elsewhere. This guy is, back is turned and looking elsewhere. So what this says to me, you guys, is somebody is thinking about walking away. If you're thinking about walking away, you need to be very sure that that's what you want to do. And if that's what you want to do, do it. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely. If you're not happy and you want to move on, definitely move on. But make sure you're not suffering from something like abandonment issues, or you are worried. How do I say this correctly? Make sure that if you choose to leave, you are leaving for the right reasons. Okay? And also, with that said, if you choose to stay, make sure you're staying for the right reasons. I know sometimes people have abandonment issues, so it causes people to cut and run in a relationship when they think they're getting ready to be abandoned, or they stay in relationships because they don't want to abandon people because they know what it feels like to be abandoned, right? But if you're unhappy, go. If you stay in a relationship because you don't want to abandon someone, because you don't want them to feel that, you're abandoning yourself. Does that make sense? Like, you're abandoning you. You're sticking with someone that you don't want to be with anymore because you don't want to cause them abandonment issues or make them feel abandoned. Yeah, don't do that, because you're abandoning yourself. And it's also not fair to the person, because the reality is, if two people are unhappy together, when they split up, that both gives those people an opportunity to meet the person that is for them, or the people that are for them, or whatever. So if this is something that you're thinking about, make sure you weigh your options. But it looks like somebody is thinking about walking away. This could be you. It could be your other person. I'm just going to suggest, if this is you, make sure you're thinking it completely through. And this is exactly what you want. If you're single, you might be worried and having abandonment issues yourself, and so you're not putting yourself out there like, I want this relationship, but I'm scared that this is going to happen to me again, or this is going to happen, or this is going to happen. And I'm here to tell you, right? Love is a risk. It is. You guys, look, it's a risk. It's beautiful, but it's a risk. And it's not that love is a risk. It's that loving someone can be a risk, because people come with their baggage. Everybody comes with their own stuff, right? So, like, if we have these issues of everybody has their own individual issues, we have to learn to work together in order to get those issues situated and everybody be able to maneuver the way they should be for a healthy, happy relationship. And that is what you want to try to do. So if you're single, if you're feeling like, I want to get out there, and you're feeling like there's some abandonment things going on, try to let that go. Go within. Understand that you're going to take a risk, but listen, that risk is so worth it, because the journey is so beautiful, and you learn something from every situation that you are in. You learn something. So you definitely want to take the risk. So take a moment, and there's no rush, you know. Take a moment. Heal whatever things that you have going on, okay? That's very important to do. So let's turn over this next card, and this next card is the Page of Cups in the upright. Now, again, this kind of falls in line with everything. So challenges are coming up in relationships, Scorpio. Someone may be thinking about walking away. And with that said, the Page of Cups talks about proposals. It talks about romantic proposals. It talks about following your heart. And that's what's important here, whether it's leave, stay, go, whatever. Whether it's new proposal that comes in, it's about following your heart and doing what is best for you, what is best for your higher good. Because you got to be right for you to be right for anybody else. It's just the reality, you know. We can give all day to people. But if we're giving from an empty cup, we're kind of just giving emptiness, if you really think about it, because there's really nothing to give from an empty cup. Your cup has to be full, which means you have to take care of you. Your cup has to be full. You have to be able to take care of you. You have to have something to give. So what do you need to do to get something to give? Right? What do you need to do? So follow your heart. Again, new proposals coming in. Singles, it's the same thing. This is about newness. This is about, again, new proposals and following your heart. Again, if there's someone that you're interested in, I need you to let them know. Follow your heart. That's going to be very important for you. Take a chance on love. Take a chance. All right. So I know that this is a 3-card spread, but I kind of want to get a little bit more information on this 8 of Cups. So I'm going to pull the first card. Please clarify this 8 of Cups for me. Okay. And with this, to clarify the 8 of Cups, it is the 9 of Swords. Okay. And when we are Talking about the Nine of Swords, of course, we're talking about stress. If you look at her through those swords, I don't know if you guys can see the card well enough. Maybe if I pull it back some. She's sitting up in bed, and there's this beautiful window with this beautiful sky out there. And it's beautiful out there. But in front of it are swords blocking it, right? There are swords blocking that beauty. What that says to me is that there's stress. What that says to me is there may be secrets that someone's staying up late thinking about these secrets. They're stressed out. They are worried. And it's bothersome for them. This may be you. This may be your partner. Whomever it is, somebody's staying up late. Somebody has secrets. There's some kind of secret that's bothering somebody. This is probably the root cause of these arguments, the challenges that are coming up with the Seven of Wands, right? There's something going on inside somebody's head. Again, if you decide to go with this Eight of Cups, or go, if that's the choice you want to make. But make sure you think it through. If you're in your head, you know, you're going to have to find a way to decipher through all the muck that's going on in there and figure out the right answer, because we want to follow your heart, okay? And that's where we come back to with this Page of Cups. We want to follow our heart. We need to follow our hearts, okay? As far as if you're single, I'll even go ahead and branch out with this, this Nine of Swords. If you're single, you might be thinking about the past. You may be thinking about past relationships. You might have a regret there, okay? Maybe you can't change the past. We can't change the past. The only thing we can do is move forward, right? And we can create our current life, our current situation, our current possibilities, our future self, our future life, our future possibilities, okay? So if this is you, my single Scorpio, okay, need you to let go of that regret. That regret's not really going to do anything but keep you stagnant. It's going to keep you here in this space. We want to get out of this space. I want to see everybody happy and healthy and loving and in loving relationships and having beautiful careers and successful familial relationships and friendships and all of those things, living their best life. And sometimes it requires us to get out of our head, because we get in our own way when we are in our head. Okay, you guys, these past few videos that I've done, I haven't really talked about techniques for manifesting and all those good things, but you can have what you want. You can. It's a matter of manifesting. That comes with writing down what you want. It comes with writing down what you want, or it starts there, because you have to know what you want in order to manifest what you want. And when you write it down, be specific, right? Be specific. Like, you want a 4-bedroom home with 2 full bathrooms with a red door with white painting on the outside with a lawn. Be specific and see it. You have to be specific. You have to know what you want. You have to be able to visualize what you want, okay? And you have to be able to know that you have what you want and believe it. So you have to believe that you have it before you actually physically have it in the 3D. In the air, you got it everywhere else. Like in these vortexes, Abraham Hicks would call it a vortex, right? You have it. You have it in these other realms, these other universes, whatever. You have this already. There's another reality where you have exactly what you want. Tap into that reality. So you need to believe that you have it before you have it. I know it's my game, right? It's trickery, but it's really not. It puts you in the place of having. It puts you in the mind frame and puts you on the vibration of having what you want. And we all know that what you push out is what you get back. So if you put yourself in that mind frame of having it already, you will have it, okay? It's just something about when you change your thought process about things and you change your mindset about things, and okay, I have this is mine. I have this is mine. You naturally gravitate to that. It's just a natural occurrence, and it's so easy. Once you let go and really start to believe, it's so easy. Manifesting is so easy. It's just a matter of putting yourself on a vibration of what you want and knowing that you have it. Living in that. Living and having it. That's Nelson Goddard. I think that's his name. Anyway, he talks about having it. Having it. You have it. Okay? So, you guys, my Scorpios, I'm going to move my little pretty little ball before I knock it over and break it. That part. Whatever you decide to do in this relationship, Scorps, whatever is going on, whatever challenges are coming your way, fight for it. If this relationship is worth fighting for, you fight for it. Fight through it, get through it. Do not allow other people to affect your relationship because they're not in it. They're not there. They don't know what's going on for real, okay? They can only know what they see. They're not in your relationship. If you are trying to leave, if you decide you want to leave, or if your person decides they're going to walk away, let them. And if you decide you're ready to walk away, walk away. It means nothing but it's potential future goodness for you. We all get worried about this heartbreak, and it sucks. Heartbreak sucks. It really does. But there is another outcome. There is an outside of heartbreak because you learn so much about yourself if you take the time to go through the process and heal and learn and know who you are. So when you get to that next relationship, it's more in line of what you want because you've healed yourself. You've healed from this heartbreak. You've moved past it. You've moved forward. You said, you know what? No. This does not align with what I see for myself. And you guys, you know what? Sometimes that's okay. It's definitely okay to do. You know, I'm all about self-love around here. I support self-love all day. I definitely do. And that doesn't mean you don't help other people and take care of other people. Of course you do, right? You give back. If you have it to give, you give back. If you don't have it to give, you can't give it back, right? So definitely give back. But, you know, you have to be full. Your cup has to be full in order to pour into other people's cups. Like, I wish I had cups here, right? Like, because I would have an empty cup and I'd try to pour and nothing would pour. But if I'm full, I have a ton to pour. So that's it. That's all for tonight, you guys, my Scorpios. I love you so much. My best friend is a Scorpio. I love her. Some of my favorite people are Scorps. I love Scorps, and it's crazy because with Libras and Scorps, it's hit or miss. You know, Libras and Scorps is either Libra will like a Scorp from the moment they meet him or not like him at all, ever. And generally that's how that works, right? But I have beautiful Scorps in my life that I love so freaking much. They are amazing people to me. All right, one love, one love, one love, one light, one peace. Be happy. Good night, y'all.